Ladies and gentlemen, we need to get it pumped. Welcome to Ride of the Valkyries live from Anaheim, California. We're crowning new NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. I'm turning this, oh, you guys can't see it anyway, perfect. I was gonna say I'm turning the screen off so you can't see the main event because I did add a fourth tag team to the ladder match. We're gonna start with a pick your poison ladder match. Sarah Logan versus Zelina Vega versus Mickie James versus Nia Jax. The winner of this match, whoever is able to climb the ladder and retrieve that briefcase, that contract, it's actually just a contract. Whoever's able to climb the ladder and retrieve that contract, they get a choice between the Battlefield Briefcase or the Unified Women's World Championship, and they get to choose which one they want to challenge for, and they also get to choose when. All four of these women are 1-0 in NGW right now. That's the other reason, and I had to put Sarah Logan in here. The ladder, I know, that's why this is a 6-card fight. This is a 6-card match. A 6-card show. That tag ladder match, I might have to get a pillow for. Zelina Vega, the first one out for the night. We have been impressed with Zelina Vega's performances in NGW. She has earned this ladder match. She has earned this pick your poison opportunity. I did test this Fatal 4-Way earlier. This ladder match didn't go that long. It's the tag match that I'm more thinking is going to be like a fuck. But I wanted to do a fun match to get a lot of people involved. Look at Mickie James. Mickie James coming out amped up. Anaheim, California is electric tonight for NGW Wrestling, the first all-women pay-per-view from NGW. We have, I've said it from the very beginning, we have one of the best women's divisions on the planet, and we're showing you that now. With this first ever all-women's pay-per-view, this show is stacked. It's stacked from top to bottom. And how about redeemed, bring back, okay. Oh, well, hold on. You got to tell me what I'm doing. Okay, so bring back Bad Guy Garden is actually going to be a Dusty Rhodes voice. You got to tell me what the subject is. You got to give me the topic. Witch Doctor. Have you guys heard my Dusty Rhodes voice yet? It's not good. But it cracks a couple of people up in here, so I do it. I'm not doing the whole match as Dusty Rhodes. You just got to give me a topic of conversation. There's a big hunt happening tonight. I don't think Shotzi's in the chat. There's Sarah Logan. We saw Sarah Logan dominate. What's up, Impractical? You got it? Dope. We saw Sarah Logan surprise the world when she beat Brooklyn Von Braun, the highly touted MMA fighter. That's how Sarah Logan got in this match. Logan is a scrapper, a brawler. She's going to be right at home in this ladder match. You better come up with something. Any topic you want, man. I will do a Dusty Rhodes voice on any topic you want. Logan, ready to go. And the final participant in this Pick Your Poison match, Nia Jax. Nia Jax, the powerhouse of NGW. Oh, I can do that. I can do that if you want. Witch Doctor, you can take his idea if you want. Look at Nia Jax. Nia Jax staring these three women down. Do it on Jack. Cody, who is that impressive athlete in that ring right there? Nia Jax, baby. That's going to be my pick to win the whole ladder match, if you will. Because no one's going to be able to fight her. Oh, you want me to do the... All right, we'll do the pizza instead. Cody, Cody, come here. Open that pizza box up, Cody. What in the hell is that on that pizza, Cody? What is that? Ranch. Cody, I didn't ask for no ranch on my pizza. You know I don't eat ranch on my pizza, Cody. Why'd you put it on there? You want me to take a bite? I'll take a bite. Fine, I'll try a little bit. Damn, this is pretty good, Cody. I like this. This is a good idea, Cody. Let me go get some more ranch, if you will. And then we go outside the ring. Nia Jax, Mickie James brawling outside the ring. Sarah Logan and Zelina Vega. A big headbutt from Sarah Logan. And Logan just pounding Zelina Vega's head on the mat. Meanwhile, we have Mickie James and Nia Jax brawling right in front of us. Big clothesline from Nia Jax. Do you know that I can't do my voice is too cracked to do Jimmy Hart. Oh, see, I'm trying to do it and you can hear my voice crackling. I can't do it. I don't think I can do a Jimmy Hart voice anyway. And there's a kick to the back of the leg for Mickie James and Nia Jax. Mickie James chopping at Nia Jax with those kicks. Meanwhile, Zelina Vega climbing the ladder. And she just, oh my God, just dumps Zelina Vega. That's Mickie James. Meanwhile, Nia Jax just trying to catch her breath on that rope. Well, now you know what that channel point does. If you redeem your channel point for Bring Back Bad Guy Garden, I will do a Dusty Rhodes voice on any topic you choose. And look at Nia Jax, the powerhouse, tossing Mickie James, dropping Sarah Logan with a backbreaker. Mickie James has the ladder. James waiting for Vega to get in the ring. No, Vega looking under the ring. What is Vega bringing into the match? Vega adding anarchy by adding a third ladder. And now Mickie James climbs the ladder. And she's going after that contract. And Nia Jax says, no thanks. Just, oh, an electric drop from Nia Jax to Mickie. And Logan, now Logan going after Nia Jax. Dude, Zelina Vega is stuck. I don't know how Vega got stuck, but she's stuck. Stairway to Heaven. What about Stairway to Heaven? Dude, Vega is really trying to get in that ring, and she can't because of that ladder. Weird. What a weird game. You know what? I'm going to throw Zelina Vega a bone, and I'm going to restart the match. Oh, can I? Yeah, okay. It's at the top. I'm going to throw Vega a bone.
Ladder match action underway here.
Mickie James Irish whipping Nia Jax into Zelina, and a kick from Sarah Logan to Zelina Vega. And look at Sarah Logan, fisherman suplex. No pins in this match. Sarah Logan just muscle memory on those pins. She had the bridge and she let it go once she realized you have to climb the ladder. And Nia Jax throws Mickie James to the canvas. Irish whip from Zelina Vega to Sarah Logan. Logan hitting the turnbuckle hard. And Logan able to get out of that position and throws Zelina Vega into the corner. And a drop kick that Sarah Logan deflects. A big boot sending Zelina Vega to the canvas. Mickie James, meanwhile, getting tossed outside the ring. Forearm from Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan has Zelina Vega up. Sit out powerbomb. It's going to take 2 hours. We can let the match play out, and then if it does take forever and a day, we'll coin flip. Why do they make the ladder matches so long? They used to be, they were fun, but they were very grab and go. You basically had a certain amount of time that you could wrestle before the briefcase or the belt would come off the hook. Nia Jax just tossing Mickie James outside the ring. This is a pick your poison ladder match. A kick blocked from Sarah Logan. James goes back into the ring. She should have brought the ladder with her. Thankfully, it's only 9 o'clock, so I'm not gonna be too upset if it goes that long. Now, if it's pushing like 10, 30, then I'll be concerned. Big boot from Sarah Logan, dropping Zelina. Mickie James, tossing Sarah Logan out of the ring. Big clubbing blow from Nia Jax. Nia Jax has the ladder. You don't want Nia Jax with that ladder. She's looking to attack Mickie James. Nope. She sets the ladder up. No, she takes out Sarah Logan with the ladder. And there's a beautiful strike from Mickie James. Mickie James with an Irish whip. Whipping Nia Jax to the ropes. And Nia Jax grabbing the ropes to break up that momentum. And look at Sarah Logan. Just backbreaker. No, going after the ribs of Sarah Logan. Zelina with a kick to Logan. And now Nia Jax has Zelina. Irish whip. And Zelina holding onto those ropes. And Zelina throwing Nia Jax over the top rope. Hurricane Rana for Mickie James and Sarah Logan. Zelina picking up that ladder. And remember, we just saw Nia Jax use that ladder as a weapon. Oh, and we're seeing Zelina Vega do the same, taking out Mickie James. Zelina trying to reposition the ladder, not liking how the ladder was set up. Well, no, instead choosing to drop it because Mickie James and Nia Jax are both up. Kick to the midsection from Zelina. Zelina Vega, beautiful DDT that plants Mickie James. Sarah Logan trying to recover outside. It's just Zelina Vega by herself. Bro, my time is trash. I meant to go to bed. I don't know how the hell I got to go to bed. And there's a strike for Mickie James. Sarah Logan back in there. Irish whipping Mickie James to the corner. But James fires back with an elbow. Neck breaker for Mickie James. Zelina Vega with that ladder in hand. I don't know if Zelina Vega has that ladder set up where it needs to be. Drop kick from Mickie James to Vega. Or from Mickie James to Sarah Logan. Mickie James now grabbing the ladder, trying to readjust it. Man, Nia Jax stopping her with a beautiful right hand. Irish whip from Zelina Vega to Sarah Logan. Mickie James throwing Nia Jax over the top rope. Boot counter from Zelina Vega and a poison Rana. Spiking Sarah Logan. What does Vega have here? A nice stunner. Stunner from Vega to Mickie James. Nia Jax with the ladder in hand. And that ladder now in position. And Zelina Vega just being sneaky. Looked like she was going to climb that ladder. Instead, Nia Jax waiting for her. Vega picks Nia Jax up and a powerbomb into a cutter. Meanwhile, look at Mickie James. Mickie James going for the contract. And Zelina Vega trying to stay. Mickie James hanging on by a thread. Runs into a powerbomb from Zelina. And that took a lot out of Mickie James. James having to roll out of the ring. And Nia Jax now has that ladder, taking it from Zelina. And she just slams the ladder into Zelina Vega. Going to South Carolina on Wednesday. That's exciting. And now Nia Jax climbs the ladder. And Jax has the briefcase. And Vega climbing behind her. Oh, and look at Logan. Logan and Vega both working on Nia Jax. Logan pushes the ladder over, knocking Jax and Zelina Vega off. And now look at Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan stalking Mickie James. If you're Shayna Baszler, if you're Lana, if you're Io Shirai, if you're Hikaru Shida, you're probably paying attention to this match. There's a running knee from Sarah Logan. Zelina Vega out. Mickie James up. Mickie James back in. Logan running up that ladder, scaling it with lightning quick speed. And now Mickie James pulls the ladder over and an electric chair drop from James to Logan. And Mickie James taunting to the crowd when she should be looking to grab that contract, grab that pick your poison contract, back suplex. Logan rolls outside. This match was announced 2 weeks ago on Shockwave, and it's been fantastic. What a great way to open the show. Nia Jax now climbing. And Mickie James climbing behind her. Look at those forearms firing away from Mickie James to Nia Jax. And they're just fighting on top of this ladder. Zelina Vega attacks Mickie James, knocking her off the ladder. Nia Jax going back after the contract. And now Zelina climbs. And Nia Jax just smashing Vega. No, Vega fights back. A punch from Vega. They're on that ladder. Oh, Nia Jax falls from the top of the ladder. Vega might have this, and no, there's Sarah Logan. I'm sorry, he kept running but tried to stop me at the same time. Damn. Zelina Vega might have it. No, Zelina Vega hangs. An electric chair drop on the ladder. And there's Sarah Logan on the top rope. Who is she looking for? Logan just not hitting anybody with it. And a big forearm, Nia Jax. Jax being tossed to the outside by Logan. And now Mickie James takes Sarah Logan out with the ladder. Logan knocks into that ladder outside. This is James' opportunity. Grab the contract.
Here she goes. Can she grab it?
James has it. Dude, James isn't even trying. What the hell's going on? She didn't even try to grab it. What? She was like, nah, we're going to let this match go on. She couldn't get the contract unclasped. And now Zelina says, here, I'll show you how to do it. Zelina said she's going to show Mickie James how to grab that contract. And she climbs up the ladder. And Zelina Vega looking to grab that contract. And she does so. Zelina Vega is the pick your poison winner. Mickie James got fucked in that match. That was weird.
Well, it wasn't literally fatal, but it was pretty close. Take a look.
That ladder match didn't take long. About 14 minutes. Zelina Vega with the pick your poison contract. She gets to choose who she challenges. Does she want the briefcase? Does she want the championship? We're going to find out. Yo, Key. Where you at, man? I had something for you. Witch Dr. Billy's Mickie James, dude. I feel his pain 110%. How can you not? How can you not feel his pain? He should have won that match. Okay, check your... I'm going to message you on Discord. I'm going to message you on Discord.
Representing the Bad Girls from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy.
Well, they broke up. The Bad Girls did.
God created the heavens and the earth, but those were but a prelude to Mandy Rose.
And look at Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss. The best of friends, or so we thought. But I guess the old saying goes, there's no honor among thieves.
Bodybuilding and fitness champion. One of the most beautiful women to ever grace WWE. You okay over there, Corey? Don't ruin this, Byron.
God, I hate this part. I had to rub my eyes, so I turned off the camera. My apologies. Mandy Rose, and you know Alexa Bliss is not looking to play nice with Rose. Rose actually she got upset on Shockwave. Josie Jane beating Rose. Rose not caring, just immediately went on the assault. And there's Alexa Bliss. Listen to this crowd on their feet for the former NGW Women's Champion. Alexa Bliss has earned the respect and the support from this audience after having such a dominant run as the women's champion. This crowd is in a fervor. And Bliss just gets in that ring, and she was staring. Did you see her staring a hole into Mandy Rose on the way in? Look at her staring at Mandy Rose now. Bliss wants some of Mandy Rose. 20-minute time limit. And Bliss just runs right after Rose, just taking her down. This is what Alexa Bliss wanted. Alexa Bliss wanted this. Mandy Rose gonna have to come up with something. Backbreaker. Alexa Bliss immediately stretching Mandy Rose's back. And how about Zelina Vega winning that contract in the first match of the night? Zelina Vega can now choose if she wants to challenge the Battlefield Briefcase owner or if she wants to challenge the women's champion. And she gets to pick the date. Save the date. And Mandy Rose just taking her out with the spear. She did. I don't know what I really don't know if that was a spear, but she took Alexa Bliss out regardless, and just a kick to the spine. Look at and Mandy Rose just slamming Bliss to the canvas. Rose just going to work on Bliss. Aggressive is Mandy Rose. Very aggressive.
She's slowing down here, guys. Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
And Rose blows a kiss at Mandy Rose. Best friends, bitter enemies. Yes, sir. You know the story too well, King.
Boot right in the jaw. Plenty of hits coming her way now. She can withstand the punishment, though. So ruthless.
Bliss is just not relenting. These women can't stand each other any longer. And now look at Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose picking up Bliss. Bliss slides off the shoulders. And there's a back strike from Alexa Bliss to Rose. But an abdominal stretch from Alexa Bliss.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Bliss just going to work. And look at those close fist punches from Mandy Rose. And she gets on the shoulders for a takedown. But Bliss immediately catches a kick. And Bliss taunting to the crowd, asking the crowd, do they want to see her kick Mandy Rose's ass? And the crowd says yes. And now look at Bliss. Bliss choking Rose on those same ropes, giving the fans a front row seat, letting them witness the beating. Bliss with a kick. DDT spiking Mandy Rose, and she goes for the cover. And Mandy Rose kicks out. Rose back to her feet, and there's a bicycle kick. But Bliss fires back with a kick. A strike missing. Mandy Rose kicks her in the stomach. And a Luthi's press, and more of those close punches. They're not playing by the rules in this match, and the referee being very lenient, and you can't blame them. These two women do not like each other. We don't want this to go. Look, oh, a beautiful bulldog off that top rope. Just springboarding off the top rope with the bulldog. Mandy Rose looking great tonight. If she beats Alexa Bliss, this will only be the second singles match Alexa Bliss has lost in NGW. The entirety of NGW. Can you imagine that? Only losing one match. And that was to the former NGW Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. And look at Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose now in charge, and she taunts to the camera, posing. She does it. Alexa Bliss getting up, getting to the corner, and Rose goes right back on the attack, just slamming Alexa Bliss's head on the turnbuckle. Oh, Mandy Rose, these two women. You cannot, there's no love lost in this match. Double underhooks for Mandy Rose, and she just drives Alexa Bliss to the canvas, and the leg hooked. And Bliss gets the shoulder up. Rose a little upset, a little frustrated, but she wants to go back on the attack. But Bliss catches her with the knee instead. Bliss with the knee, but no, Rose just pushes her back with the forearm. Fires a forearm and knocks her out. Bliss climbing the top. No, Rose climbing the top. I just got confused. Big knee that misses. It hasn't happened yet, Annika. And Bliss dropping in either the lower back of Mandy Rose. There's a punch missing, blocked. Rose throwing Alexa. Alexa reverses with a drop toe hold. Beautiful counters from both women. Hurricane Rana from Bliss. Mandy Rose in trouble. Bliss has her on the ropes. What is she? Oh, a catapult just scraping the neck over that bottom rope. Just taking all the air out of Mandy Rose does Bliss, and Bliss sees that as an opportunity to go for a cover. Knee on the throat, one leg in the air, leg hook. And a 2 count. And Bliss mad but not caring. Nice to hear you, but when I see it, my eyes are bleeding. The game really isn't that bad. But you also don't like wrestling, so you're going to be biased. Pin with the legs hooked. And Alexa Bliss spiking Mandy Rose head first. And she picks up the win. Alexa Bliss meant business tonight. Bliss meant business. Going 1-0 to start the 2021 season. Mandy Rose now 0-2. Maybe we shouldn't have put that match together with Josie Jane. And Bliss, look at Bliss raising her hand in the air. You know Bliss. Bliss won, and she wants the referee to do it again, and the crowd cheering in approval. And you know Bliss, she has her eyes set on that women's championship, the Unified World's Women's Championship. She's just got to work her way back up the ladder to get there. Next match, Kaylee Ray versus Manami Toyota. This is viewed by many as being a dream match. Two women who just recently signed with NGW make their debut on Ride of the Valkyries. Manami Toyota, a fantastic performer in my estimation, one of the best wrestlers on the planet, male or female. She has a number of classic matches under her belt when she wrestled in All Japan Women's. And we have her here in NGW. As I said, the NGW Women's Division just getting deeper and deeper by the week, by the day. And this match is going to be something that the fans, Key, you have, next time when you get a chance, watch Manami Toyota on YouTube. I've shown, back when I used to stream wrestling matches, we watched a few Manami Toyota matches on stream, and I think we all agree that they were just incredibly fantastic. They were fantastic. She's so good. Way ahead of her time. Kaylee Ray, NXT UK Women's Champion. Many would argue the future of the women's division. What match would you recommend? Probably anything with Asia Kong in it. Her and Asia Kong had some really good matches. There's also a couple of tags that they were in. I think it's Kyoko Inoue. Kyoko Inoue versus Manami Toyota is definitely worth watching.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight. Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE. Sounds to me like Anaheim is ready to get this one going, and so are we.
Kaylee Ray throwing a kick to Manami Toyota. Irish whip from Kaylee Ray. And look at that jumping Hurricane Rana to start the match off. Toyota back to her feet, however. Another jumping Hurricane Rana from, no! Instead, Toyota counters, dropping Kaylee Ray face first on the canvas. And now Manami Toyota with the snap suplex, beautiful. Toyota just continuing the attack, kicking Kaylee Ray in the midsection, and there's a knee to the head. Dropping Kaylee Ray, forearm that's blocked, kick to the midsection from Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray with the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. We've seen some impressive offense from both women, and there's only been 60 seconds in the match so far. Not wasting any time, getting right to work in this match are Manami Toyota and Kaylee Ray. They're both looking to pull out all the big stops. And Manami Toyota right now in control, driving a kick, driving a foot to the spine of Kaylee Ray. A head kick missing. Kaylee Ray attempts a drop kick blocked. And Manami Toyota with the forearm. Jumping guillotine. She gets it locked in. Legs are wrapped. Kaylee Ray, though, able to find some separation, able to get out. Nice bridge. She bridges to get out of that guillotine. Good counter from Kaylee Ray, but a swinging neck breaker from Manami Toyota. Toyota climbing the ropes. Toyota on the top. And a frog splash, and she gets all of it. And I'm glad we saved this match for pay-per-view, folks. I told you this was going to be one not to miss, and you can already tell. Just look at the action. Beautiful kip up from Kaylee Ray after that Hurricane Rana, and she immediately goes back after Manami Toyota, hitting her with a nice knife-edge chop. And a beautiful shoulder tackle from Ray. Manami able to dodge the second one, and a tilt-a-whirl head scissors from Manami Toyota. It's going to be hard to keep up with this match. Lots of action from both of these women. Manami with a kick to the midsection and a cross-arm neck breaker from Toyota. Toyota goes for the cover. And a 2 count. Kaylee Ray kicks out at 2. But Toyota not waiting. Toyota continuing the offense. She takes her back, lung blower. And a submission, a crossface. No, Kaylee Ray gets the foot on the rope. Too close to the ropes there. Kaylee Ray had the wherewithal and the awareness to know where she was positioned. Got her feet up. She took a drop kick and popped right back on her feet, did Kaylee Ray. Kick to the midsection from Kaylee Ray. And a beautiful neck breaker. Did you hear the impact of that neck breaker? Kaylee Ray dropping Toyota, hurting Toyota with that neck breaker. And she waits for Toyota to get back up. And she picks, no, knees, Meteora from Manami Toyota. And now Toyota climbs the top rope again. Another frog splash, this time Kaylee Ray gets the knees up. Beautiful elbow to Toyota from Kaylee Ray, Irish whip from Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray runs a stomp to the midsection. Off the middle rope, sunset flip. No, that was a sunset flip bomb. The way that, look how Toyota snapped and hit the canvas. Ray did not see that as an opportunity to go for a pin, just wanted to drive her to the canvas with that impact. And Toyota able to fire back with a drop kick. And a kick to the back. Toyota loves going for that high risk. She climbs the top rope once more. Is she going for another frog splash? She is. But Kaylee Ray gets the knees up. Beautiful snap suplex from Kaylee Ray. And that causes Manami Toyota to hit the apron. Manami on the apron trying to recover. Kaylee Ray on the attack, pressing that attack. And she's just running her mouth at Manami. Manami gets back in the ring, does Toyota. But she runs right into a drop kick from Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray just kind of bullying Manami Toyota here. Beautiful spear from Kaylee Ray that just takes Toyota to the canvas. And a leg hook for the pin. And Toyota kicks out at 1. Kaylee Ray cannot believe it. I cannot wait to see what these two women add to the women's division in NGW. Manami Toyota hits a clothesline. Beautiful knee from Toyota. Toyota setting up. She's just tossing Kaylee Ray into the corner. Lifting Kaylee Ray onto the top rope. Toyota. What's Toyota planning here? Toyota on the top with her. A superplex from the top rope. Beautiful superplex. That took a lot out of Kaylee Ray. Manami Toyota sees it. Toyota looks for a kick. Kaylee Ray able to block it in a dragon screw. How are you able to get up from a superplex and stage a counter like that is beyond me, but Kaylee Ray does it. And she has Manami hanging on that middle rope. A neck breaker off the middle rope gets it. That took a lot out of Toyota. Toyota not moving. Kaylee Ray sees that as her opportunity to go for a pin. Only gets a 1 count. Toyota is tough. Toyota is tough. Right hand from Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray has the neck. Nice neck breaker. And another pin. And a 3 count from Kaylee Ray. Big victory in her NGW debut. What a fantastic match from both women. But ultimately, it's Kaylee Ray who's able to come out on top. Annika Hex not happy about that. screams. What a match from both women. It was the high risk. That was a, beautiful debut for both of you, really. I can't hate on either one of you. Kaylee Ray. There's a statement to the NGW women's division. Kaylee Ray has arrived. And that does not, now I don't mean to take anything away from Manami Toyota. Manami Toyota, beautiful moves we saw from Toyota and Kaylee Ray in this match. I thought there were multiple times where I thought Manami Toyota had it, but Kaylee Ray able to come back at the end, and now we have the Battlefield Briefcase on the line. Lana challenging Shayna Baszler. I just got to make sure I don't lose my voice tonight. That's the one thing I need to make sure. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
You are looking at the true winner of the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble match. Becky Lynch stole her spot, and Lana was never technically eliminated.
Lana sees this as her opportunity. Lana's had one hell of a career in NGW so far, and this is her moment. This is a big chance. If she beats Shayna Baszler, she takes the briefcase.
Well, Cole, my sources are telling me that she's been working on a few new offensive moves. I can't confirm that we'll see them here tonight, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out for. It's Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Cool. She comes out with the briefcase. And there she is. She has that Battlefield briefcase, holding it up proudly in the air.
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
And that's what it's all about, that briefcase that Shayna Baszler holds. That is the ticket to the anniversary show. Whoever has that briefcase at the NGW anniversary show in May, whoever has that briefcase in May gets to challenge the Unified Women's World Champion. And this is Shayna's first defense of that briefcase since winning it at Battlefield, at Battlefield Japan. She survived 29 other women. 29 other women over the top rope. And look at that, they're locking up. Lana able to muscle Shayna Baszler into the corner. Referee looking to get in there, break up the grapple. Shayna's got the ropes. 5 seconds, and there's a right hand from Lana. Lana just showing a little disrespect to Shayna. And I can't say it's not deserved. Lana also firing back with a neck breaker. Lana just all over it so far. Lana wants that briefcase. She wants that briefcase. And they lock up again. This time, Shayna backing Lana into the ropes. Referee stepping in to break them up. And another slap from Lana. Lana's all over Shayna Baszler. Irish whip from Lana. And another lockup. Shayna pushing Lana off. And an STO. Dropping Lana to the canvas. Lana has to roll outside of the ring. That STO took a lot out of her. She gets back in. Shayna just demanding she gets back in. And another Irish whip from Shayna Baszler to Lana. This time Lana, though, fights out of that corner, runs into a knee from Shayna. And just a beautiful arm wrench that slams Lana to the canvas face first. Snap suplex from Shayna. And look at Shayna Baszler moving Lana to the corner, just smashes her in the turnbuckle and tosses her. Tosses her like last week's trash. And now Shayna going to work on that shoulder. Shayna has really been in a league of her own since winning the Battlefield Battle Royal. She's just been on top of her game. Top of her game. She's not afraid to take on any challenge. Really, this all started when Conquest formed. That's when I think Shayna really found her confidence, because she was able to ally with 2 other women, and now 3 with Rhea Ripley joining them. 3 other women who shared her goals, who shared the same goals. And there's a rear naked choke from Lana. Lana with the submission locked in. Shayna able to grab that rope. She gets her hand on that rope.
It was either get to the ropes or tap.
And a beautiful roundhouse kick from Lana. Lana climbing the top rope. The fans on their feet. Lana could do it. Frog splash. She lands it. And she's going up again.
Going to the top rope once more.
Lana really about the high risk tonight. She realizes that's what she has to do to win that briefcase. Off the top rope, this time missing. Shayna just able to move. And that Lana hurt, rolling to the outside on the apron. She has to recover on the apron. And Shayna going after her. Nope, Lana gets back in the ring before Shayna can capitalize. Irish whip from Shayna. Beautiful hip toss. Lana on her feet. Right hand from Lana. Kick to the midsection. Shayna fires out. Look at those kicks from Shayna Baszler. Kick to the leg. We saw that kick. Those kicks. We've seen Shayna use those in MMA. Those chopping kicks. Beautiful German suplex. Lana now hurting. Things have definitely changed in favor of Shayna Baszler. Kick to the midsection. Lana blocks it. Beautiful over right hand from Lana to Shayna, and Lana running those stomps. Double knees from Lana.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Lana climbs the top rope. Beautiful splash off the top. And a 2 count this time.
Not lay down.
Lana cannot believe it. Lana needs to believe it. She needs to believe it. Get back up, but a spine buster from Lana. A beautiful sit-out spine buster. We've seen her in matches with that. She just caught Shayna by surprise. 1, 2, no, Shayna with the shoulder up. Shayna gets out at 1. A 1 count and Shayna kicks out. Lana stays on Shayna Baszler. Face buster.
That puts her in total control. It'll be hard for Shayna Baszler.
Kick to the back from Lana. Baszler getting up. Baszler not paying it. Running STO from Shayna Baszler. And now Shayna going right back to work on that shoulder.
Nice armbar stretch.
Just stretching it out.
That's how you punish your opponent.
And it really does work on that elbow more so than the shoulder. But either way, those are some submissions you want to stay away from if you're wrestling Shayna Baszler. Look at Baszler going to work on that arm, just stepping on the wrist, and she stops on it. My God. That could very well be it. Lana kicking out, though, showing how tough she is. Ignoring the pain. Swallowing the pain that's probably running down that arm. And Shayna's okay with that. Shayna said, fine, let's keep going. And just smashing her face to the canvas. Shayna looking to hurt Lana now. But Lana counters with an arm drag. Kick from Shayna to Lana. Right hand from Lana, or from Shayna. Shayna has a choke. She has a choke, and it's in the rear naked position. There's nowhere near the ropes is Lana. Lana has to tap out, and Shayna retains the Battlefield Briefcase. And she's laughing at Lana, but I don't see what she's laughing about. Lana was a game opponent. Look at that frog splash in the replay. Got all of it. I thought it could have ended there. And then the spine buster sit out. The sit out spine buster. And again, Shayna kicking out of that. This time at 1. Look at that. That 1 count in the shoulder pops right up. And that's all she wrote after that. That's when Shayna started going to work with those submissions. Lana just coming up short.
Here is your winner, Shayna.
Lana coming up short tonight, but she had an exceptional game plan. You're going to start a petition. Great match, man. It looked like you were going to win too, you know? And now it's the NGW Unified Women's World Championship. Hikaru Shida defending against Io Shirai. Conquests are 1 for 2. Can they make it 2 for 2? Title match on the line. Title on the line tonight. Title is on the line. And look at Io Shirai. Shirai looks confident, and you have to think her confidence has gotten even better after seeing Shayna Baszler retain against Lana. Lana, got to give it up for Lana. Lana really brought the fight to Shayna Baszler, but Baszler with that rear naked choke, there was no ropes, no room for Lana to fight out of it. She just had to tap or nap. I have no problems, no shame. Lana should feel no shame for tapping to Shayna Baszler, an excellent submission specialist. And here is her partner. Here is her stablemate, the leader of the conquest, Io Shirai, the #1 contender for the Unified World Women's Championship, and that title on the line tonight. Io Shirai versus Hikaru Shida. And Shirai waiting patiently, looking down that aisle, staring at that aisle patiently, waiting for the Unified Women's World Champion. Nothing after this pay-per-view, the stream's over. I always end Thursdays with the pay-per-view. So we have this match, then we have this crazy ass ladder match, and then it's a good night.
Here we go, guys. The championship is on the line.
Shida.
And I'll tell you, Cole.
Shida, how about that performance against Liv Morgan at Battlefield Japan? Liv Morgan, the woman who stopped Alexa Bliss with that dominant run as women's champion. Morgan was the one to stop her. And we went into Battlefield Japan, Morgan versus Shida, and Shida, there's just no other way to say it. Shida dominated that 2 out of 3 falls, winning 2 straight falls back to back. Liv Morgan just did not have an answer for Hikaru Shida that night. Let's see what Io Shirai brings to the table against Hikaru Shida. Shirai, member of the Conquest.
And introducing the champion from Tokyo, Japan, the SmackDown.
The Unified Women's World Championship in the air. Beautiful title.
This is for the women's championship.
A gorgeous belt. One of the best looking belts I've seen.
To see who truly is the best super
Held by Hikaru Shida. And Io Shirai wants it. Io Shirai and Shayna Baszler, they want to fulfill a prophecy. They want the first NGW anniversary show to have a world title match between Shayna and Shirai.
title is up for grabs. There's been women's
And they lock up center of the ring. Shida taking the back of Shirai. Shirai switches. Taking the back of Shida. Beautiful slam, face first. Shirai with the headlock. She throws a punch and breaks away. Dirty punch there from Shirai. Pushing Shida into the ropes. 60 minutes on the clock. This is a championship match. 60-minute time limit for title matches in NGW. And they have to break from that grapple. Clean break. This time Shida's in charge. Shida's working that arm. Beautiful lock. Beautiful wrist lock. And now Shida to the canvas. Shirai with a nice armbar. Shida able to roll through there back to their feet. Stalemate. And they lock up again. This time Shida in control. No, Shirai with the reversal. Gosh, this is hard to keep up with. A trip from Shirai slamming Shida to the canvas. Shida back to her feet, and she runs into an Irish whip.
She's not looking good here. The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
And Shida pressing that corner. Shirai, though, eats an elbow. Backbreaker from Shida to Shirai, and she stretches out Shirai's back, does Shida.
You walking funny?
Just dumping her off her knee. Shida, for my money, probably the most impressive champion I've seen in NGW so far. The way she was able to just dominate Liv Morgan in her first match. 2 out of 3 falls. She won 2 falls within 2 minutes of each other. Within 2 minutes. That match, I don't even think went 10 minutes long. Liv Morgan just did not have an answer for Shida. And Shida squatting and dropping Shirai with the suplex. So far, though, this match has opened up pretty well. We said the grappling was about dead even, but now it looks like Shida's in control. Forearm from Shida. Nice power slam from Shida to Shirai. Shirai powers back up to her feet, however. And now Shirai has a Fujiwara armbar. No, a crossface. And looks like Shida's trying to crawl to the ropes. No, Shida not needing to, just rolls over. Just throws Shirai off balance to Shida, but a kick from Shirai, dropping Shida to one knee. And a kick to the leg, followed by a head kick from Shirai. Shirai back in this, just like that. And now Shirai going to work on Shida's shoulder. And just slamming the shoulder to the canvas. What a match. What a world championship match we have here tonight, folks. Shirai on Shida's shoulders, and she just drops her. That's how she beat Liv Morgan. That's how Shida beat Liv Morgan. This could be it. No, Shirai kicks on it too. That was the exact move we saw Shida use on Morgan to get both of those pins. Hey, WWE fans, 48883 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a new member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Bad Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Irish whip from Shida to Shirai. Shirai now backed into the corner. Shida tossing Shirai to the outside. I think we saw this move on Shockwave. Yes, that baseball slide through the turnbuckle. What's going on, WWE fan? How you doing? The crowd on their feet for this match. They're chanting, "This is awesome." And ladies and gentlemen, I don't disagree. The action outside the ring now. Shida took it to the outside. Bicycle kick from Shida to Shirai. Shirai collapsing on that announce table right next to us. And what does Shida have set up here? Wheelbarrow. No, just planting Shirai face first on the outside. But Shirai able to turn around the momentum, throwing Shida into the ring at the 6 count. Doing good. That's always good, man. Welcome to our pay-per-view. Shirai going to work. Headlock from Shirai. Beautiful cranking in the neck. Shida able to roll through. But that's all right. Shirai's okay with that. Shirai goes right back on the attack. Irish whip from Shirai to Shida. No, Shirai reverses. Boot up from Shirai. Missile drop kick to the back of Shida, sending Shida face first to the canvas. And what was that? Able to reverse that and kick Shida away. But downward spiral from Shirai. Shirai has a submission. Center of the ring. No, Shirai able to just elbow herself out of it. Just using raw power. And Shida now going for a pin. And Shirai kicks on it too. That elbow must have really rocked Shirai for Shida to go for a pin. And I mean, a 2 count. A 2 count off the elbow. And what does Shida have going here? Suplex. Beautiful. Beautiful suplex. Shida waiting for Shirai to get to her feet. Shirai in the air. Beautiful Falcon Arrow. And Shida retains once more. Okay, so Key, this is for you, my man. This is for you. So Shida's celebrating. And Stephanie McMahon comes out on stage and basically we don't know why she's out at first, but she's clapping for Shida. And Shida nods in approval to Stephanie McMahon, and the 2 women leave the arena together. So there is something going on between Stephanie McMahon and Hikaru Shida. It sounds like Stephanie McMahon approved of Shida winning. Let me see if Kevin Owens is taken. I have to check my taken male wrestlers. Kevin Owens is taken, actually. He shouldn't be on the free list. Owens was taken by Steven the Crusher. So he's off of here. And now it's main event time. It's time to crown the first ever NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. And what was going on with Stephanie McMahon and Hikaru Shida? Stephanie McMahon escorting Hikaru Shida out of the building. This match is going to be crazy. And you guys also see who the fourth team that got added to this match was. Because remember, Liv Morgan and Mia Yim went to a no contest with Charlotte, or with Sasha Banks and Carmella. So I added a fourth team. Candice LeRae been on a big stride here in NGW. She and Lita forming a tag team. They like the chemistry. They like the work they put together in that 6-man elimination tag at Without Honor. And since that day, Lita and Candice have been working together. They've got a chance to win tag team championships tonight. Look at Candice. Candice, the first one in this ring, staring at those ladders, looking up those tag titles. This is a big opportunity. The main event of Ride of the Valkyries. This is our main event, a tag team ladder war. 4 tag teams. Well, 3, but it was announced at the beginning of the show that a 4th tag team has been added. We don't know who it is. And there's Lita, Candice LeRae's tag team partner. And Lita is amped up. She knows a thing or two about ladder matches. Many years spent with Team Extreme. This is the first tag team ladder match she's been in, probably the first ladder match she's been in herself. Be that as it may, she is not unfamiliar with those ladders. And we don't know who the next team out is. Team number 2 making their way to the ring now. It's Ember Moon and Naomi.
Ember Moon is on the prowl.
This match, I have a feeling, is going to go long, but it's going to be fun. Well, I think the best. So Shida's dominant, man. Gosh, that was a great match with Shida and Shirai. I also really liked Alexa Bliss and Mandy. I really liked every match on the show. Zelina Vega. What a show we've had tonight. Shayna Baszler retains the Battlefield Briefcase. Hikaru Shida retains the Unified Women's World Championship. And now we crown our first ever NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. Who do y'all got, chat? Who do y'all got? Ember Moon. Naomi. Ember Moon and Naomi scored a big victory over Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm of the Conquest. Once upon a time, there was a thought where the Conquest could have all of the major titles in NGW. Could you imagine Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley winning the tag titles? Shayna Baszler with the briefcase. Io Shirai beating Shida for the title. That could have been a significant moment. But Ember Moon and Naomi spoiled that, picking up big win over Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm to get to this ladder match. The surprise team is your pick. So, hey, WWE fan, I don't know if you saw Kevin Owens is picked. I don't know if you're still here, but if you want to pick someone else, you are more than welcome to. I gotta pop my back. Wild Harpy coming in just at the end. You came in right at the nick of time for the main event. Well, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, to be honest with you. CM Punk debuted. He showed up at the end of the last Shockwave. Cedric Alexander retained over Pentagon Jr. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt will be challenging Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag titles on the next Shockwave. Of course, you're going to say the Doctor. Liv Morgan, Mia Yim, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's taken. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you Baron Corbin. But you are MJF's bodyguard. That's kind of your role right now in our company. So, yeah, we'll give you Baron Corbin for sure. I do have a rule. If you miss 5 consecutive streams, I do eventually free up your guy. I'm not, but it's not like I track you down. It's more like if I realize, oh man, it's been a while since I've seen him. I usually just free them up. And there are a couple of people who are coming up. There's Raquel Gonzalez, Britt Baker's partner for this ladder match. And it was announced at the beginning of the show that a fourth team was added to this ladder match after Liv Morgan, Mia Yim, Sasha Banks, and Carmella went to a draw on Shockwave 2 weeks ago. I have no idea who the fourth team is. I agree. I think this Raquel Gonzalez looks pretty good. And Raquel might be the one to watch out for. She's a powerhouse. She's going to look to hurt people in this match. She's going to have a strength advantage over pretty much everyone. And there's Britt Baker. Britt Baker was in the first ever match to decide the NGW Women's Champion. And there she is again, making history. One of the 4 teams to decide who wins the NGW Women's Tag Team titles. It's Britt Baker and Raquel Gonzalez. And now we're going to see who that fourth mystery team is. Becky Lynch, one of the mystery teammates. Who is partnered with Becky Lynch? And look at that face. Becky Lynch means business tonight. Becky Lynch, one of the toughest women in the division. We've seen her fight Rousey. We've seen her fight Britt Baker. She doesn't back down from a fight, and she's not looking to make tonight any different in this ladder match. What a surprise entrant. I was not expecting to see Becky Lynch tonight. I can't scream like I want to because my throat is going crazy. It's telling me to stop talking so loudly, so I'm not going to do the usual, my God, that's Britt, it's Becky Lynch, what the hell? Who is Becky Lynch's partner? Stream Deck. Nah, not this time. I don't have it set up, unfortunately. Oh my God, it's Charlotte Flair. What a partnership. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, the final team. My God. I would have never guessed. These two partnering up to win the NGW Women's Tag Team titles. This is going to be a big match. The tag titles loom in the air. Only one of these teams can walk away as the tag team champions. And let's talk about that storied rivalry between Charlotte and Becky Lynch. They've had plenty of matches together in WWE. They've even teamed. But here they are once more, doing it together, fighting for a chance to win the NGW Women's Tag Team titles. And that spot originally belonging to the winner of Mia Yim and Liv Morgan. And look at Charlotte immediately sliding out of the ring. She's going under the ring she's bringing ladders. She's going to bring we got a ladder party. She's bringing the first ladder in. Meanwhile, Raquel Gonzalez going after Naomi. Irish whip from Gonzalez to Naomi. Britt Baker on the outside. Hurricane Rana from Raquel Gonzalez to Lita. Beautiful drop kick from Raquel. Ember Moon rolling outside the ring. Russian leg sweep from Lita. There is going to be calamity in this match, and I apologize, folks. This might be one of those matches we might just have to sit and watch because there's going to be a little too much going on for me to fairly and accurately assess the goings-on in this match. I don't even know who's all in the ring right now. Is everyone in the ring? Looks like we have 8 women in the ring, so yes, no one missing. DDT from Becky Lynch to Ember Moon. Ember Moon rocked. There's a knee from Britt Baker to Lita. Raquel just tossing Becky Lynch in the air. Naomi's outside of the ring. Candice LeRae had Charlotte. Now Candice LeRae working on Britt Baker. There's a kick from Naomi. No, forearm from Ember Moon to Britt Baker. Meanwhile, Lita outside of the ring recovering. Hurricane Rana from Candice LeRae to Raquel Gonzalez. Clothesline from Charlotte to Britt. Ember Moon going to work on Candice. Beautiful clothesline from Naomi to Britt Baker. Lita back in the ring, going after Charlotte. Back break, no, just slamming Charlotte in her back. Does Lita. Becky Lynch on the outside. Lynch needing to taking a breather, recovering. These matches are grueling. They take a lot out of you. Double underhooks from Britt Baker. No, Hurricane Rana from Naomi. Naomi with a beautiful reversal. And there's Raquel driving a kick to Candice LeRae. Northern Light suplex, meanwhile, from Naomi. And what does Lita have planned? Ember Moon sliding off Lita's shoulders. This match is crazy. It's calamity. But it's for the NGW Women's Tag Titles. Suplex from Britt Baker. And look at Raquel just dropping Lita face first. Becky Lynch, meanwhile, going to work on Britt. Beautiful DDT from Becky Lynch to Britt Baker. And remember, there's no love lost between those two. Britt Baker beating Becky Lynch at the first ever pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. And my God, Raquel has Ember Moon in the air. Britt jumping over a spear. And Naomi's on the outside. I was going to say there was definitely someone missing from this match. It was Naomi. Code breaker from Britt Baker to Lita. No one has even attempted climbing up that ladder yet, and I can't say I blame them. Everyone's up. There's too much going on. We've already had one ladder match this show. Zelina Vega climbing to the top and retrieving the Pick Your Poison contract. Lita tossed over that top rope. Look at Charlotte just running those knees on Naomi. Lita on the top rope. What's Lita doing on the top rope? Moonsault gets Britt Baker. And now the bodies are starting to clear out of the ring. A lot of punishment coming from all these women. Charlotte spearing Lita. Hey, what's going on, Booker T? Hey, Booker T Spinneroonie has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a new member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Bad Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Welcome to the club, Booker T. Lita tossing Charlotte over the top rope. It's just Lita and Ember Moon in that ring. Ladder not in the ring yet. Becky Lynch looking to bring the ladder back in. No, she drops the ladder because Naomi's on her. So yeah, Booker T, this is an interactive universe. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons meets pro wrestling. I don't know if you've seen an interactive universe, but you pick a wrestler, you act in character, and we just go from there. We use this game to watch the matches. I come up with storylines using your ideas and ideas of my own. And yeah, it's been pretty fun, I think. And then on Sundays, we do, hey, take care, Jamal. Beautiful leg drop from Candice. And Charlotte. Neck breaker. No, Candice slips out of it. The ring filling back up. Irish whip from Charlotte to Britt. Britt over the top rope, gone. Lita with the double stomp on Becky. Yes, like an RPG, Booker. Yes, sir. Charlotte. Dropping Lita face first. Lita barely missing that ladder. Beautiful arm drag from Raquel to Candice. And now Charlotte and Raquel going to work on Candice LeRae. And that's the thing about these ladder matches. Two different teams going after the same person. You're going to form alliances with whoever you can. And when it best serves your interest. Drop kick from, look, and there go at Charlotte and Raquel going right back to work on Candice. Raquel Irish whipping Candice to the ropes. And now Raquel going after Charlotte, but Candice not giving up. Candice going after Raquel. Meanwhile, Charlotte on Lita. Candice's tag partner, Lita. Candice not sure where to go, but there's Charlotte on the top rope with a knee drop, just catching Lita, but barely. Becky Lynch picks up the ladder. Becky Lynch helping her partner Charlotte out, getting her out of Raquel's grasp. And now Charlotte going after Raquel to help Becky. Raquel being tossed over the top rope. Naomi tossing Becky Lynch over the top. And Britt's got Naomi. Naomi and Becky both go over. And there's the match I'd like to see right there. Charlotte versus Britt. And now Raquel picks up the ladder. And how many can, one male, one female. Beautiful, just attacking Naomi with that ladder. The women's main event. This women's pay-per-view has been fire from beginning to end, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I think this pay-per-view has been awesome. And now Becky Lynch sets the ladder up. No, she grabs the ladder. Becky trying to position that ladder. And it's prime in the middle. Anyone can climb up. And Becky starts the ascent to the top. Becky looking to grab that belt. And Britt Baker climbs up behind her. And Becky just meets oh, they're striking on top. There's Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel's gonna hurt her own tag team partner. No, Becky Lynch. Oh my God, air raid siren off the ladder. My God, she got all of it. Becky and Britt. Poison Rana from Candice. That has to be it for Britt Baker. That has to be it from Britt Baker. What a move off the top of the ladder. Britt climbing up anyway. And now Britt's going for the belt. No, Britt hanging by a thread and Becky Lynch back on the attack. How many can you choose? You can choose one male, one female, Booker T. Candice LeRae back suplex on Becky. Lita throws Raquel over the top. Raquel on the apron.
Lita's playing it up big time now. Down to the floor.
Lita over the top rope. What's Candice LeRae doing? Candice LeRae has Becky Lynch on that middle rope. Candice LeRae bounces off the rope. Just dropping onto Becky Lynch. Becky going throat into the rope. Oh, and it looked like Raquel was going for a belly overhead suplex, belly to belly overhead suplex, and Candice able to dodge it. Candice rolls out. And now we're down to Charlotte and Raquel Gonzalez. Big spear. Oh, Asuka's taken, but you can have Booker T. And now Lita sets the ladder up. Lita climbing the ladder. Lita trying to pull those belts down. Lita really attempting, and Ember Moon pushes the ladder out of the way. And look at Candice fighting off for her partner. She's defending her partner any way she can. And Lita just falls from the belts. Just hits center of the ring. Beautiful springboard moonsault. From Candice LeRae to Charlotte. Raquel outside, out cold. Britt Baker being tossed out of the ring. Both Raquel and Britt outside. That tag team's out of commission. Becky Lynch cleaning house. But meanwhile, Naomi going after Charlotte. No, Becky Lynch stops it. Becky Lynch helping her partner out. And it's just Lita and Naomi in there. Two different tag teams going against the tag team of Charlotte and Becky. They're going to have to work together. Naomi able to just toss Becky out of the ring. Lita tosses Charlotte out of the ring. And now, oh, a punch from Naomi to Charlotte. Okay, Cyberwolf. I have it on PC, Booker T. So if you don't have PC, no. If you have it on PC, yes, you can pick a CAW. What CAW do you want though? Because if it's a wrestler that already exists, yes, we can download them. But if it's like a wrestler you created, you don't have it on PS. If you don't have it on PC, I can't make it happen. And now Raquel just flooring Becky Lynch with that ladder. And Raquel climbs the ladder. Charlotte going on the attack. Look at Charlotte just throwing those forearms. Charlotte throwing those forearms. And Raquel hanging, but a powerbomb from Lynch to Raquel. This has been a battle. This has been a war. Luthie's press from Naomi. Rousey sits ringside. Rousey's been in the crowd watching this from beginning to end. A lot of women showing up. Holly Holm was in the crowd. Holly Holm from Bushido FC, the Bushido FC Bantamweight champion, in the crowd. Charlotte, what the hell is Charlotte doing? She just climbed like a 6X ropes. Charlotte is literally walking on the air right now. How did that happen? How did she get down? Can she even get down? What the hell? Charlotte cannot get down. She's just running around in a circle. I'm okay with that. Charlotte has ascended to the heavens. She says, who needs a ladder when I can walk on the invisible platform? I think Charlotte's out of this match. Because I think that's one of those things you don't come back from. Yeah, because they're trying to grab her even. So this shit just got that much harder for Becky Lynch. But what does this mean for the ladder itself? Will they even attempt to go for the ladder? I have so many questions. Because you can, yeah, they're trying to grab her. They might not even go after the ladder now. What a fucking, oh, sweet, it worked. I was about to say, what a fucking game. What's up, Mankind? How you living? And now Raquel Gonzalez just dominating. Beautiful handspring elbow. She didn't hit any of it on Lita, though. What the hell? Meanwhile, there's Naomi, or Ember Moon, and Candice LeRae fighting outside the ring. Naomi dropping Becky Lynch with a Russian leg sweep. This has been all-out war. Becky Lynch tossed over the top. Lita looking to clean house. Lita knows what it takes. Oh, does that game come out tonight? And they're just running into each other. What happened? Well, we're on the main event of the pay-per-view. It's been wild. I don't know who wins this. And look at Naomi and Ember Moon going to work on Britt Baker. Britt Baker stuck with both these women. I've not played a Shin Megami game in years. They're fun. Really good RPGs. I don't think I'm going to play this one, unfortunately. There's a lot of games that I'm going to volunteer to skip. I'm not going to play Resident Evil Village. The game just... No, Liv and Mia went to a draw with Carmella and Sasha, so they both got eliminated. And Becky and Charlotte became the surprise fourth members of this match. Lita climbing the ladder with Charlotte. The hell happened there? Like, Becky Lynch just fell off the ladder. Jesus Christ, this game is going nuts. They're somehow on the sides of the ladder. Are Charlotte and Lita. Jesus, what a grab. They're just going after it, and Raquel knocking knocking Lita off the ladder. Now Raquel jumps up, and there they are. They're still fighting on the sides of the ladder. Britt Baker helps pull Charlotte off. No one's on the ladder now. This has been a war. And Candice making the climb. Can Candice do it? Naomi trying to stop Candice. Candice just, everyone trying to stop Candice now. Candice just getting knocked off that ladder. My God, what a car wreck. Springboard that takes out Raquel Gonzalez from Naomi. And Raquel hit that ladder. Raquel landed right on that ladder. Candice LeRae back in the ring. Naomi waiting for Candice. Snapmare. Follow away slam from Naomi, from Ember Moon to Britt Baker. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Nice move by Naomi there, guys. Perfect execution. Not the first time we've seen her do this.
What does Naomi have planned here? Irish whipping Britt Baker into the corner. Britt Baker snaps back with an elbow. Candice LeRae goes flying over the top rope. Britt Baker just trying to remove everyone from the ring, as many people as possible. If you're moving, you're getting thrown. Wow, what a slam from Britt. Lead on the top rope. And Britt Baker now focusing on her. Charlotte being tossed over the top rope. We're down to 3 women in the ring. Who do you mean, bad guy? I don't mean anyone because I literally buy wrestling games to do AI versus AI. I don't play them. I don't think they're fun to play. I've not had fun playing a wrestling game probably since Day of Reckoning came out. Or SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 or Fire Pro. I enjoy those games, but the WWE games are very bad, so I don't play them. But they look good, and I like doing AI versus AI, so I'll buy them for that.
There she goes.
Becky just dumping everyone over the top. Becky by herself now. Becky's gonna climb.
Gonna try to win it right here. Smart move here, Cole. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, Becky might win this.
She scores.
Becky might win this for her team. Your favorite's 08. See, I hate saying it, but that's one of the ones I don't like. 06 is probably my favorite. 07 was pretty good. And 08, that was the one with ECW. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Hikaru Shida versus Megumi Kudo versus Bull Nakano versus Asia Kong, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Saki Sakai. That's an interesting match.
Saw that one coming. Down to the floor. She is just too quick.
Beautiful DDT from Raquel Gonzalez. And Naomi going after Britt, tossing Britt Baker. Naomi now tossing Candice LeRae. 06 is the best SmackDown game ever made, in my opinion. That one, I mean, that one was on point. That's one of the best ones they ever did. Oh my God, Raquel showing that brute strength, lifting Naomi up. Look at that. There goes Charlotte being tossed to the apron. LeRae throws Raquel over the top. Damn, Candice LeRae just got dumped. Beautiful suplex that, oh, Flair able to just land on her feet, backflipping through the suplex. Look at Naomi. Naomi counters with a drop toe hold on Raquel Gonzalez.
Now with complete control.
Man, I'm really on the fence about even buying WWE 2K22 at this point. They really need to release that game at a discount. That game does not need to come out at full price, and they should be ashamed of themselves for even doing it. They had a year off to make a pretty decent game, and I just, for some reason, doubt they're going to. I love how EA was like, we wanted hyper-realistic, then they put out Trash Career Mode. What game are you talking about? What game did EA put out? Because they don't work on the WWE games. They have no involvement in those. What's up, Tie-Dye? How you living? AEW game could be good, man, but I'm just going to have to wait to see it. I need to see gameplay. And there's Naomi climbing the ladder. And Becky Lynch immediately just tosses her off. My God. And there was a suicide dive from Ember Moon to Raquel Gonzalez. There's so much going on. Finals are finally over. How you feeling? Becky Lynch just tossing Lita over the top. Charlotte is once again stuck. But it's No Mercy's engine. That doesn't matter though, because if they make a shit game, it can have whatever engine it wants. If it's a shit game, it's a shit game. I don't get hopeful for any games. I need to see gameplay. If you can't show me gameplay, my interest in your game is always going to be zero. I got to see gameplay before I have any comments. Well, oh my God, what is Candice LeRae doing here? Swinging neck breaker off the top of the ladder. Candice LeRae taking herself and Charlotte out. And this is Raquel Gonzalez's opportunity. Candice LeRae stopping Raquel. Candice has been on it. Stunner from Britt Baker. And there's Raquel Gonzalez, uncontested on that ladder. She could do it for her team. And yes, the new first ever NGW Women's Tag Team Champions, Britt Baker and Raquel Gonzalez. What a main event match. It was chaotic. Candice LeRae at the end really tried to take everyone out. Candice LeRae tried. And Raquel saw her opportunity, ran up the ladder, and grabbed those titles for herself and Britt Baker. And that is the end of Ride of the Valkyries. We will see you on Monday for Shockwave. Tag team titles on the line when Sheamus and Cesaro defend the belts against The Fiend and The Demon.